So I just want to show you a couple of cool things, how you would make a shaking leaf in After Effects. The first place we're going to go is Illustrator. I want to show you a couple of things here. I'm sharing my screen. Off to Illustrator we go. Here's a little tree that I drew. If you find yourselves going, I want to draw trees like that, they're just lines. All I've done is draw those lines and then attached a brush that I made. There's my brush right there. You can see it there on my brushes menu. And then drew that. If you don't remember how to do that, it's in How to Brush inside our videos. So if you can go back and find that. So what I've got is this one, and I brought it into After Effects like that. And then once I got in here, I thought, oh nuts, I made it the wrong size. I should have made it wider because the format in here is different. I'm on a square format in Illustrator. So I can come back here, get my artboard tool, and open that up a bit and say, yeah, let's make it about that wide. I don't frankly care, it's not critical. I'm also going to grab then, I'll just hit yes, that one, and then grab that little green blob down here and stretch that out a little bit. So I've got a little more grass to mow down here. So cool. Now we just hit save and then switch back to After Effects and it says, oh, did you change your file? Great updating in terms of the way that these two programs connect with each other. So that's pretty great. You'll notice I've got nothing else. I've just got the tree and of course, my composition, and then my tree down here in the timeline. What I'm going to draw is a shape. I'm going to draw a leaf here inside this, and you'll see it's filling it with a green color that I've kind of specified, but you can change that right there. But there's my shape. You see it, I've got a shape layer down here. So let's say I want to play with that. I'm going to open up the shape layer. In a shape, you've got the opportunity to add something to it, and we're going to add wiggle transform to that shape. And so you'll see it pops up like that. There's my anchor point. I want my anchor point right here. If I tap my Y key, it says you want to grab the anchor point and drag it around. You can. Whoa! If I grab the the anchor point right there, I should be able to pull that around. No, I can't do that. Okay, let me just get back here, and now I can get it maybe. Anchor point can put there. Cool. So now I've got wiggle transform attached to that leaf. You'll see I've got a shape layer here. Wiggle transform is attached to that. And then I can come down to transform in my wiggle transform and say rotation. And I'm not going to rotate it a lot, like just a tiny, tiny bit, maybe, 6 degrees or something like that. And if I just hit the space bar, you'll notice there I go. You can already see it happening. It's wiggling that little tiny bit on that one particular branch. Already pretty great, but it's going to get better. What we're going to do, I just pop the space bar again to stop that. Close this back up again, transform, wiggle transform, contents on my shape layer. So now I've got the shape layer attached with that one trick to it. Shape layer, Command or Control D, shape layer 2. I want to move that one to this branch. Come up here in my composition window, get my move tool, V for that little arrow right there, and move that to that branch. And I'm going to duplicate that one and grab that and put it here. And then I'm going to put another one there and put another one there. So you can kind of see how you can fairly quickly build up a really complicated animation without knocking your brains out. So I can have a lot of fun adding a few of these leaves, putting them on here wherever I want them. And then when I hit play, it goes poofity poof. It starts basically kind of giving that little bit of a wiggle on that very nice, subtle background effect that you could then put things over top, have a character in here, have a, I don't know, a cloud float by or something like that. So hopefully that's helpful for you. It's kind of a neat little trick inside After Effects. Man, it's full of great tricks, but I love seeing what you're going to do with that stuff. See you later.